Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talks. Hope you're doing good, keeping safe. Now in this one, just talking about sport. They've mentioned that fans can return to live sport after the national lockdown is eased on December the 2nd, and once all the regions then go back into their tiered they're different tiers. There's like tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. So tier 3 being the most severe one, unfortunately, sports fans can't return in any capacity. For places that's in tier 2, they can have 2,000 fans at sporting events, and places in tier 1 lockdown can have up to 4,000 fans. Now, I spoke about this probably a couple months ago, that I haven't seen the reason as to why fans still couldn't be, at games when things were eased up back in, the summer, things around July times and stuff. And, everyone was being urged to, eat out to help out and, shop and retail and all this sort of stuff. I didn't see at that moment in time why fans couldn't attend football. I've mentioned it before, I'm an Arsenal fan, the stadium holds capacity or average 60,000 people. I couldn't see why 20,000 people couldn't be put into that stadium, and it's done at a rate where they're sufficiently spread out. It's an outdoor ground. You're out in the open. Surely it's easy for people to socially distance and that sort of stuff. But it's good news, not just for football, for boxing as well. And many fighters, this year have had to fight, behind closed doors, which, for many of them would definitely affect how much they definitely would have earned for these fights, at least for the footballers. As much as, they've taken a pay cut, they've sufficiently got more or less probably closer to similar wages that they would usually get, compared to the fighters who maybe, some fighters that might want to fight 3 times a year have only been able to get out maybe once or twice. You look at someone like Anthony Joshua, for example. He last fought in December last year, and he's going to fight on December 12th. Whether Hearn's able to squeeze any fans into any arena now will be interesting. Talking about Eddie Hearn, shouts out to him. I literally just got his book recently, that Relentless book. To be honest, I only got it a couple of days ago, so I'm going to start reading it soon. And, as much as I feel like I know a bit about Hearn, listen to a lot of interviews and hearing about his journey and stuff, I think the book's going to be a good read. But yeah, on this, I think it's good for fans to be back at sporting events. They've been back at sporting events in other countries. We seem to be the one country that's been behind. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see fans back in the ground. It'll be interesting to see how much fans are willing to go back to stadiums. Some people have got used to the whole watching it from home now, and obviously with all the scaremongering going on, some people won't want to leave the house to go to a game to watch football. They see it as too much of a risk, and rightfully so. They're putting it out that the case numbers this, the case numbers that. National lockdown, or it's high risk here. I can understand why people might not want to go out the house to watch football that much. So, yeah, I think it's good for those people that want to go back. I think it's good for the athletes, as many of them like the actual atmosphere of the fans, and it's good that we seem to be finally getting back to some level of normality. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.